Hello everyone, so today we are talking about Arcturus Ghille thread. So we have a bundle of forest, which woodland mix, whatever. This is woodland mix, not forest. It's around $12 a bundle, and I already have used a significant portion of both of these. And then this is a bundle of forest that I use kind of for my base layer. So I am making a Viper hood, and it's done, but I haven't brought it out to a field yet. So I would like to wait till I bring it out to a field to kind of see how good it is, see the necessary adjustments I need to make. So right now I'm just reviewing the different types of thread that I used for my Viper hood. So these are all the different types of thread you get. This right here is my favorite. It's the forest green. I just think it's dark, it looks nice, and it just should match pretty well with just pretty much any green. I use this as a base layer because though I really like this, there's some issues with it. So forest green, highly recommend. I really like how it's turned out so far. Then we have, I believe this is olive, which is nice. It looks like live grass. It's definitely a way to kind of brighten up your ghillie suit, which I think that's pretty good. And all the ones I like, I'm not gonna talk about too much. So those two, good. These two, brown and then black. I'll talk about that a little later. This is like jade. This is, I don't remember what this is, but this is a kind of more faded green. I also like this. I think it turns out pretty well. It kind of just adds some more variation, doesn't look very unnatural. So those three, good. We have this, I don't know what it's called, it's just tan. It's like dead grass. And again, very nice, a way to add variation, make your suit look more natural. But then we're gonna talk about, let's move that way. We're gonna talk about these three, which are kind of the problem ones. Black, you never really need black. I mean, maybe a tiny bit just to add like a little like, I don't know, shadows or something, maybe a little more variation, but like there's no reason to really ever need black. So I'm not a big fan of that. I had to take some out of my suit because it was just looked like a black like shadow, like a streak going down my suit, and I didn't really like that. Then we have the brown, which they now offer a light brown option, which is much better. This is basically black. You can't tell when it's on a suit, it just looks like very, very, very dark brown. Now, what I would have liked is instead of black and this brown, I would have liked this brown and light brown. I think that would have been really nice. This is just, it's too dark. It doesn't look super natural. It's fine, but with the, like, I don't really see a point for having black when you already have this. So the brown's okay. It's just not my favorite. I feel like it could have been a much better shade of brown. There is a chance I'm going to have to go out and buy some light brown. And now we have this, it's called jade, I believe. A little bit of it, I can't talk. A little bit of this, let's finally talk correctly now, is actually nice. It adds kind of highlights, I guess. I'll show you my Viper hood so far. It kind of adds little highlights, which I like. Makes it look more natural, it has more variations, but it's just way too bright to use in any large amount. It doesn't look super natural, so there's a couple of them on my Viper hood, but I don't really want to use too many of these. So overall, forest green, great, a fantastic base layer, and then woodland is good, but just woodland probably wouldn't look too good. It's too, like, I think it's just too much of unnatural colors, too many blacks, too many of those jade ones. It's good to supplement another color. You gotta have, in my opinion at least, you gotta have your base color, then woodland, and then once you get out to the field, make sure to put some natural foliage on. But here, actually, you know what? Yes, I will show you my Viper hood so far. Please note that it is a work in progress. So very quickly, I would like to show you my Viper hood. Now, this is not nearly complete. I know you cannot tell what it is from this frame, but the whole point of this is just so you can see how I put the string on. So I had a base layer of forest green, and then I add woodland throughout, and woodland does include some forest green, so it kind of matches. But yeah, this is just the general, I don't know, string layout. Now, this is not nearly done. That's why I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't really want to show it off because it might actually not work very well. I might have to make some adjustments. But yeah, this is the general, this is how the Viper hood looks. You can tell these jade ones are really bright. When you're like outside or in sunlight, they actually look a lot better, but still a little weird. Now, so that's enough of that. So you can just see the general idea that I'm going for, though it's not nearly done. So that is just a general overview of the Arcturus Ghille thread. Overall, I like it. Definitely needs a lot more brown though. I'm not a big fan of the jade. Overall, it is good, but I do wish the colors were maybe a little different, but of course we're gonna have to see how it looks on the field. So all of this is subject to change. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.